What's up, fans? I'm Quickshot, and this is Champ Select. Champ Select is the game show where I invite 4 contestants from around the world to pitch me a representative taking part in the World Championship. Each of my contestants will be given 30 seconds to present an argument to moi, where I get to decide who this week's victor will be. All of my guests are returning once again, so let's meet them. From Europe, it's Excoundrel.
Thanks, Trev. Got to represent Europe somehow, bringing the Fnatic jersey with me, but not quite there.
Yeah, you're not going to pick a player. Yeah, you're already out. You've already lost. From China, it's Hysterics.
Good to be back, Trevor, and I love the red jersey, or should I say jumper. It is what it is. It looks gorgeous.
You know, flattery will get you everywhere, my son. From North America, LeTigress.
Happy to be here, Quickshot. It's finals time. I had to get North America represented.
That stings just a little bit. And from South Korea, it's LS.
I'm truly back in the death realm for this episode.
I love it. Like the beginning of the series and now like at the end of the series. Excoundrel, I'm going to turn to you. You know how this works. Who is your player? You have 30 seconds starting now.
I'm going with the same guy from last week, Trevor, and though I really do wish I could have picked a European, this guy put them in the dirt. Canyon again. He's coming in from the jungle. He embodies the carry jungler. He's only played 4 different junglers at Worlds because he's not needed to play anything else. The man's a monster. This guy is absolutely the best jungler at the Worlds. He has got the highest KDA out of anybody. He has got the top multi-kill. He's got the most kills in a single game. Can you stop this absolute beast? You cannot. Honestly, absolutely no way you can go for anything. And Trevor, if you don't pick me,
time. Wow, look at that threat right at the end. Squeezing that in there. Hysterics, what do you have to say back?
Lack of originality, and he's wearing a Fnatic jersey. What are you doing to your region? They were the best bottom lane at the tournament. Give them some light, brother.
Well, they're not here anymore, and I've heard what Excoundrel has to say about Canyon. Hysterics. Who are you introducing today? Your timer starts now.
Bring it over. I'm going to bring some light over to SwordArt. The person you wouldn't expect someone to talk about when they talk about Suning. Yes, he's been the worst performing member, but he's the shot caller. He's the leader. He's the person with the greatest voice, and he's such a nice guy. He may be the worst person on Suning, but he is that team leader, and he sacrifices himself in a play to become the best. Huanfeng, SofM, they're good because of SwordArt, and SwordArt is finally online. 3-2 Suning in the grand final. There's no way down 1 win.
Wow, that could not have been better timed. But self-deprecating your own contestant, LeTigress?
Yeah, how are you literally going to say twice that he's the worst performing player on the team and expect Quickshot to pick you?
I wanted to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So we've got a threat from Excoundrel. We've destroyed his own argument from Hysterics. LeTigress, I hope you're going to lift the quality here.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm going for someone a little different this time.
Okay, well, your timer starts now.
All right, it's got to be Suning jungler SofM. The stats, they slap. He is redonkulous in CS per minute, ridiculous in vision score, double ridiculous in dragon security. But he was built for this meta. Carry junglers, farming champions. The guy has a River Shen that got Ben's Jack so ahead. I swear I saw top go Turvy right there. But on top of all of that, he is the only Vietnamese representative here going into the finals. Quickshot, are you really gonna deny the victory from somebody that legitimately has a region on their back to represent?
Time. Beautiful. 3 fantastically timed arguments. The entirety of Vietnam on SofM's shoulders. LS, what do you have to say to LeTigress?
I mean, it just there's going to be a Grand Canyon difference in the jungle when it comes to the finals.
Thanks for choosing me. Thanks for choosing me.
This ain't a prediction show.
Cue the drum roll. I appreciate it. I didn't think you would ever stoop to Freak's level, but I congratulate you. LS, your timer starts now.
Well, SofM stands for Showmaker on Finals Match, and that's probably what's going to end up happening when Showmaker shows up an Angel. He's going to need a Guardian Angel. Showmaker has only lost 7 games since Summer Forward, and I don't think he's going to really drop too many more coming into the finals. He beat the MVP of the mid lane, Chovy. He beat the MVP of Europe, which was Caps, and now Angel, I mean, he doesn't even know what he's up against. So the best mid laner in the world is going to show up on finals, and it's Showmaker, and I think everyone knows it.
You've even dropped the mic with 2 seconds to go. I mean, Excoundrel, how do you reply to that?
Look, LS, he got my back before he went into his argument. I'm going to get his back on the back of his as well. He's clearly on the right side with Damwon. But, you know, I think Canyon's been the real MVP of Worlds so far.
Oh my word. So split down the middle. 2 representatives from Suning, 2 representatives from Damwon. Thank you for hearing from the experts. I think it is time to check in with what social media had to say. The social winner of Champ Select is... SofM.
Let's freaking go! That's what it has to be. So that's the decision right there, right? Nothing more. We're done.
I mean, it has a sway. SofM has won Twitter when he's been picked.
All I'm going to say is go look at the prediction charts and look at where Twitter is in the prediction charts, and you'll...
Oh, good point. Okay, so Excoundrel is saying you, the Twitter analyst, don't know anything. Now, before I make my selection, I do think it is important to give my contestants one last shot to sway the vote. Let's start with LS. Why should I pick Showmaker?
Well, Showmaker has gone up against pretty much everyone that you could want him to go up against, at least in mid lane. And Angel went from Nemesis to Knight, and now he's gonna face the Korean mid laner. So it's on a little bit of an easier road, but it's gonna stop here when the show starts.
Here's the thing, LS. I know a lot of people are commending you for your superb analysis and stuff, but I have to correct you. You got something wrong earlier. SofM, it ain't what you think. It's style of me. It is selection of magnificence. It is Shen of moving waters. It is everything that you possibly want.
Hey, the only reason you get to talk about SofM is because of my boy SwordArt, who also wants to know, Trevor, where he can buy that beautiful red jumper. So both he and I, you know, we're on the same wavelength, and I think he should be.
Hysterics,
your argument was literally that SwordArt was the biggest inter on his team. I'm not really sure how
it's a good team. It's just the worst of a good situation.
And when LeTigress said SofM's stats slap, like Canyon slapped 10 times harder. This man
it's not about
is
the stats, it's about the magic.
Oh my word,
okay, I like the first part of that.
We are gonna fight all night long if I let this go on, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the single most difficult decision that I have ever had to make on Champ Select. I honestly see a world in which every single one of you and every single one of the players you have selected could be the winner, but they can't be. And this week, probably a little bit controversially, the winner is SwordArt as presented by Hysterics.
Because
I have to
Are you kidding me?
The surprise factor
Are you kidding
of Suning making it to finals. The anime storyline led by the protagonist of SwordArt
Thank you, Trevor.
is truly the biggest champion. Congratulations, Hysterics.
Let me just take a quick victory speech. I don't need to take up much time. If you ever meet SwordArt, he will smile at you. He will make you the happiest man or woman alive. He's just such a nice guy. He deserves this. This goes to him, not me. This is his win. He deserves it. And just like he's going to beat Damwon, he is going to
get... When he gets 3-0, this is going to feel really bad, by the way.
No, it's not.
It's not going to happen.
That's not happening.
I buy into the storyline. It truly is the most anime story ever. Thank you so much to all of my contestants. Congratulations to SwordArt and Suning. That does it for this week's episode of Champ Select. Did I pick the right winner? Let me and everyone else know in the comments down below. And we have one more episode after finals coming your way. And I'll see you next week on Champ Select.